What's up everybody, it's Static Mind Games, and welcome back to my channel for a video that's gonna keep you up at night. Today, we're diving deep into the world of monsters, but not just any monsters. We're talking about the ones with the biggest, baddest teeth you've ever seen. We're talking razor-sharp fangs, rows of teeth that could crush a car, and creatures so terrifying you'll be checking under your bed twice tonight. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss a single second of this wild ride. Get ready to be spooked because we're about to break down the top 5 scariest monsters with teeth that could make a shark jealous. First up, we're heading to the frozen north, a place where the wind howls like a hungry wolf, echoing through the trees and sending shivers down your spine. The shadows here are alive, holding secrets best left undisturbed, secrets that whisper of ancient fears. We're talking about the Wendigo, a creature of Native American folklore that's as terrifying as it is tragic, a symbol of insatiable hunger and lost humanity. Imagine this. You're lost in the woods, the sun's going down, and you hear a sound like ice cracking 1,000 feet tall. A sound that chills you to the bone. That's the Wendigo. And it's not here for a friendly chat. It's a harbinger of doom, a predator in the night. This thing is all about hunger, an insatiable hunger that can never be satisfied, a hunger that drives it to madness. They say the Wendigo was once human, but somewhere along the way something went terribly wrong, a transformation born out of desperation and darkness. Maybe it was a harsh winter, maybe it was desperation. But whatever the cause, this person resorted to cannibalism, and that's where the real horror begins, a horror that twists the soul. The act twisted them, transformed them into this gaunt, monstrous being with glowing eyes, skin stretched tight over bones, and a mouth full of teeth like shards of ice, a grotesque parody of their former self. And those teeth? They're not just for show. They're weapons, tools of a relentless predator. The Wendigo craves human flesh, and it won't hesitate to hunt down anyone foolish enough to wander into its territory, driven by an unending hunger. Some say the Wendigo can mimic human voices, drawing you deeper into the woods with promises of safety and warmth, a cruel trick to lure its prey. But don't be fooled. Those promises are a one-way ticket to becoming its next meal, a trap set by a master of deception. The Wendigo is more than just a monster. It's a warning, a cautionary tale of what happens when we lose our humanity. It's a reminder that even in the darkest depths of our being, there's a spark of humanity that we can't afford to lose, a spark that keeps us from becoming monsters ourselves. Because once we cross that line, there's no turning back, no redemption, only an endless hunger and a life in the shadows. Next up on our monster hit list, we're heading south of the border to the Americas, where a different kind of terror stalks the night. Get ready to meet the Chupacabra, a creature that's basically the Dracula of the animal kingdom. This thing is the stuff of farmers' nightmares, known for its blood-sucking antics and a taste for livestock that would make a vampire blush. Imagine waking up on your farm to find your chickens drained of blood, strange tracks in the dirt, and an eerie silence hanging in the air. That's the Chupacabra's calling card. Eyewitness accounts of this creature are all over the place. Some describe it as a hairless dog-like thing with spines running down its back. Others say it's more reptilian, with glowing red eyes and sharp claws. But one thing's for sure, no matter what it looks like, you don't want to get close enough to find out for yourself. They say the Chupacabra prefers its meals fresh, draining its victims of blood and leaving behind a scene straight out of a horror movie. Farmers tell stories of finding their livestock completely drained, with puncture wounds on their necks and an eerie stillness in the air. Some say the Chupacabra is the result of secret government experiments gone wrong. Others believe it's an alien creature that crash-landed on Earth. Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure. This blood-sucking monster is out there, and it's got a taste for terror. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive into a legend that's been terrifying people for centuries, right here in the United States. This isn't just any ghost story, it's a tale that has sent shivers down the spines of generations. We're talking about the Jersey Devil, a creature so bizarre, so unsettling, that it's become a symbol of fear in the Garden State. This isn't just a local legend, it's a phenomenon that has captured the imagination of people far and wide. Picture this. You're walking through the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, the wind whistling through the trees, when you hear a blood-curdling screech pierce the air. The atmosphere is thick with tension, every rustle of leaves making your heart race. It's a sound that sends chills down your spine, a sound that says, "Turn back now, while you still can." The fear is palpable, almost as if the forest itself is warning you of the danger that lurks within. That's the Jersey Devil, a creature said to be the cursed offspring of a woman named Mother Leeds. This isn't just a monster, it's a being born out of a curse, a dark wish that came true in the most horrifying way. Legend has it that back in the 1700s, Mother Leeds, already with 12 children, found herself pregnant again. Imagine the burden of raising 12 children in those times, and then discovering another was on the way. Frustrated and overwhelmed, she cried out, "Let this one be a devil!" Little did she know, her words would manifest into a living nightmare. Well, be careful what you wish for, right? Because sometimes, wishes have a way of coming true in the most unexpected and terrifying forms. Because when the child was born, it wasn't a normal baby. It was something out of a nightmare, a creature that defied all natural laws. It was a monstrous creature with the head of a goat, leathery bat wings, hooves, and a forked tail. A sight so horrifying, it could only be described as demonic. It let out a terrifying screech, flew up the chimney, and disappeared into the night. From that moment on, the legend of the Jersey Devil was born. Ever since then, people have reported seeing the Jersey Devil in the Pine Barrens, its glowing red eyes piercing the darkness, a constant reminder of the curse that brought it into existence. Its hooves clattering across rooftops and its unearthly scream echoing through the night. The sound is so distinct, so chilling that it leaves an indelible mark on anyone who hears it. Some say it's a harbinger of doom. Others believe it's just a mischievous spirit. But whether it's a warning or a trickster, its presence is undeniable. But one thing's for sure. The Jersey Devil has earned its place in American folklore as a creature that's both terrifying and strangely fascinating. Its story continues to captivate and horrify, a testament to the power of legend and the mysteries that still haunt the Pine Barrens. Get ready to dive into the deepest, darkest depths of the ocean, where a creature of myth and legend lurks, the Kraken. This isn't your average giant squid. This is a monster of epic proportions with tentacles that could crush a ship and a hunger that knows no bounds. Its sheer size and strength are the stuff of nightmares. Sailors have whispered tales of the Kraken for centuries, stories passed down from one terrified crew to the next. These tales have become legends, growing more terrifying with each retelling. Imagine you're sailing across a calm sea, the sun shining, the breeze at your back, the waves gently lapping against the hull when suddenly the water begins to churn. The once peaceful sea turns violent. A shadow rises from the depths, massive and dark, growing larger and more menacing by the second, and then tentacles. Enormous, writhing tentacles that seem to come from nowhere. The Kraken attacks, its massive arms, thick as tree trunks, wrapping around your ship, squeezing with unimaginable force, dragging you down to the inky blackness below. The ocean swallows you whole. Those giant eyes, as big as dinner plates, stare at you with an ancient hunger, and those teeth, sharp and deadly, rows upon rows of razor-sharp teeth, glistening in the dark water, ready to tear into anything that crosses its path. No ship or sailor is safe. Some say the Kraken is just a giant squid, but those who've seen it with their own eyes say it's something far more terrifying, something ancient and powerful, a true monster of the deep, a creature that rules the deep with an iron fin. Its presence commands fear and respect. They say the Kraken can create whirlpools that suck ships down to their doom, spinning them into the abyss, its massive body creating waves towering and relentless that can capsize even the sturdiest vessels. No ship is too strong to withstand its fury, and those who are unfortunate enough to encounter the Kraken face a terrifying fate, crushed in its grip, feeling the life squeezed out of them, or dragged down to its lair, a watery grave, never to be seen again. The ocean floor is littered with the remains of its victims, The Kraken is a reminder that the ocean is a vast and mysterious place, full of secrets and dangers, full of creatures we can only imagine in our wildest nightmares. The deep sea holds many mysteries, and the Kraken is one of its most fearsome. Hold on to your boomerangs, because we're heading down under to Australia, a land known for its incredible wildlife and its terrifying monsters. Get ready to meet the bunyip, a creature that lurks in the swamps and rivers, waiting to drag unsuspecting victims to their doom. Imagine this: you're camping by a serene waterhole, the stars twinkling above, when you hear a strange sound echoing across the water. It's a low growl, guttural and chilling, and it's getting closer. That's the sound of the bunyip, and it's not here for a friendly Barbie. Descriptions of the bunyip vary wildly. Some say it's a massive, furry creature with walrus-like tusks and a booming roar. Others describe it as more reptilian, with a crocodile-like snout, sharp claws, and a taste for human flesh. The bunyip is said to be a master of disguise, lurking in the murky water, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Some Aboriginal legends say the bunyip is a protector of the waterways, punishing those who disrespect the land. But one thing's for sure, you don't want to find yourself on the wrong side of this creature's temper. They say the bunyip's roar is enough to shake the ground, and its strength is unmatched. So, if you're ever venturing into the Australian outback, be careful what lurks beneath the surface. The bunyip might be waiting. Well, there you have it, folks. Our countdown of the top 5 scariest monsters with teeth that could give a dentist nightmares. Which one kept you up at night? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to tell me what other terrifying creatures you want me to cover next. If you enjoyed this wild ride into the world of monsters, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and whatever you do, stay away from the water. You never know what might be lurking beneath the surface.